Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm very excited about this video because I finally get to bake some Halloween treats. We're gonna be making some Halloween sugar cookies. We're gonna cut them out and then we're gonna decorate them. John and I will decorate them later on in the video. I've been watching a lot of tutorial videos to actually learn and perfect our icing and decorating skills for cookies, so hopefully they come out really good. You guys will see at the end of this video, I guess. For today's recipe, I'm gonna be using the tasty sugar cookie recipe. I always use this recipe anytime that I'm making a sugar cookie. It actually tastes really good. I highly recommend it. So if you guys want to follow along with me today, I'm going to link that recipe in the description down below. So without further ado, let's get started. I have my mixer here. I have all my ingredients already set out. I have my butter and I also have a little bit of cream cheese. I also have some sugar. And then we're going to put it back into my stand mixer. And then we're going to beat it until all incorporated, light and fluffy, about 5 minutes according to the recipe. Alright, so my mixture's all combined, everything is nice, fluffy. Now I'm gonna add my eggs to it. I have 2 egg yolks and 1 whole egg. We're gonna add all that. Oh, there's still a little bit in there. I'm so like OCD, I literally like to get like every last drop of everything. I also have some vanilla extract and I also have some almond extract. I love almond extract. I love the way that it smells. It always reminds me of like the holidays. I don't know, I just love it so much. All right, we're gonna put that back into the mixer and now we're going to incorporate the rest of the ingredients. All right, now that I have all of my wet ingredients incorporated, now we're gonna do the dry. So in this little container, I have salt, baking powder, and cream of tartar. I'm gonna add it here to my flour. I have 3.5 cups of flour. Mix it in here a little bit, get it all mixed in evenly. And now we're gonna start adding it to our wet ingredients. Try not to get it all over the place. I made a little bit of a mess over here. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm internally freaking out a little bit. Now we're gonna beat this very slowly because we don't want the flour to get all over the place. Oop. Hello, I have this tool for a reason. I totally forgot all about it. Okay. This will limit the amount of flour that flies out. Thank you to Maureen and Shawn who actually sent me this. Thanks again because it's a lifesaver. Now with my spatula, I'm gonna do the rest by hand because I don't wanna over mix it. So I put my mixer to the side and like I said, now I'm just gonna mix the rest in by hand because I still have a little bit of flour remaining, but like I said earlier, I don't wanna over mix the batter. Okay, now that I've finished mixing all of my batter, I have some plastic wrap. We're gonna dump out the dough onto the plastic wrap and stick it into the fridge for about 2 hours. As you can see, I have my dough all wrapped up. It's a very wet batter, so that's why you have to refrigerate it for about 2 hours. It'll come together. So if you guys are making this recipe, don't be discouraged because it is very wet. It's very sticky right now. And it's also quite a lot. So if you guys don't want to make as many cookies, I would suggest cutting the recipe in half because this is quite a big thing. Is this a thing? Quite a big package of dough. I don't know. This is a lot of dough. So I'm gonna stick it into the fridge for about 2 hours and then we'll come back, roll them out, stamp them out, and you guys will see the rest later.
2 hours later.
And we're back. It has officially been about 2 hours. I have my dough here. I cut it in half because like I said earlier, it was quite a lot of dough. I got half of it right here in my hands. Now is where the fun part begins. So I have my cookie cutters. I have a pumpkin, I have a ghost, and then I have a circle cookie cutter. I also have a silicone mat right here where I'm gonna be rolling out my dough and stamping out my cookies. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna dust our surface with some flour because we don't want our dough to stick, right? We're also gonna put some here onto our rolling pin. So when you're making sugar cookies and you're stamping them out, you have to work really fast because you don't want them to get too warm, otherwise it becomes a mess. So we're gonna start working pretty quickly here. Okay, so as you may notice, some of my dough has cracked, but that's okay because once you stamp out your cookies, you can re-roll it and then stamp out some more. Okay, so far I've cut out 6 cookies. I got 2 circles, 2 ghosts, and 2 pumpkins. Now we're gonna re-roll it and just keep going. After a lot of re-rolling, sticking my dough into the fridge, pulling it back out, rolling it out again, sticking it back in the fridge again, I am finally done. I have stamped out all my cookies. As you guys can see here, I have 4 trays of cookies. They have all been chilled, and now I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees. I am now gonna bake them for about 10 to 12 minutes until the edges are slightly golden brown, and then we're gonna let them cool, and then I think we'll be ready to decorate.
1 hour later.
All right, so my cookies are baked and they are cooling right behind me as we speak. Did I mention that this was going to be an all-day affair because it has been about 6 hours since I started baking these cookies. It's fine, I have nothing else to do with my time. Cookie decorating is not complete without some royal icing, and that's going to be the next step. We are going to make some royal icing today. I'm going to make a lemon flavored royal icing. I love the lemon flavor as well. So first step we're going to do, we're going to add our meringue powder. We're going to add some water. Also, like I said before, I will link the recipe that I'm using for my royal icing in the description down below if you guys want to use this royal icing recipe. Again, I'll link it down below. Once I've added all that to my stand mixer, we're going to beat it until it's a little frothy. Now I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar, which is basically the rest that I have in here, so I'm just going to dump this whole thing right in there. Okay, now that we have all of our ingredients mixed in, we are gonna add the most important part of the royal icing, which is the powdered sugar. Let's see if I can get it in without making a mess. Now, we are going to slowly mix it in and pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright guys, I realized that I skipped the step where I actually divided my royal icing into 3 different containers and then I colored them, but everyone knows how to do that. As you can see here, I have 4 different colors: white, orange, black, and a little green. This is going to be my assistant for today. Hello. So now this is where the fun part begins. So we're going to be showing you how we decorate. We are very, very much beginners. We don't really know how to do this like professionally. We're just having fun and enjoying Halloween, and we'll do the best we can. We have our phones. We're going to be like looking at some examples and images. So follow along. After what, 11 hours of baking? Like 8 hours of baking. I started at 11:30 this morning. We're finally done. Look at our cute cookies. I think we did a great job. I mean, they're not professional looking, but not too bad if I do say so myself.
Yeah, they came out good.
Yeah, I'm really happy with them. I love them. I think they're great. I'm gonna end this vlog right here. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments down below. If you're new here, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Leave me some comments, let me know what you think about our baking. Let me know if you'll be making some cookies this year. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.